Petal. Petals are the most beautiful, colorful, and delicate parts of a flower. The petals surround the reproductive organs. They also help in attracting pollinators, which leads to the process of pollination. Sepal. Sepal is a leaf-like structures found at the base of a flower. Protect the flower during its budding stage and can be green or colored. Receptacle. A receptacle sits at the top of a stalk underneath the main portion of the flower. It is often enlarged to support the weight of the flower, or the fruit when it develops. Its main function is to both connect the stalk to the flower and to support the flower. Anther. Anther is a part of the stamen produces and contains pollen. The anther is usually at the end of a thin tube-like structure called the filament. Filament. The filament is a stalk that holds up the anther, making the pollen accessible to pollinators or wind. Stamen. Stamen is the male reproductive organ and is also known as androecium. It consists of two parts, namely anther and filaments. Stigma. Stigma is found at the tip of the pistil or carpel. The stigma contains a sticky substance whose job is to catch pollen grains from different pollinators or those dispersed through the wind. They are responsible to begin the process of fertilization. Style. Style is a long, slender stalk that holds the stigma. Once the pollen reaches the stigma, the style starts to become hollow and forms a tube called the pollen tube, which takes the pollen to the ovaries to enable fertilization. Ovary. Ovary form the base of the pistil. The ovary holds the ovules. Ovule. Ovules are the egg cells of a flower. They are contained in the ovary. In the event of a favorable pollination where a compatible pollen reaches the stigma and eventually reaches the ovary to fuse with the ovules, These ovules become the seeds of the fruit. Pistil. The pistil is the female part of a flower that receives the pollen, also known as the carpel. They are present in the innermost whorl of the flower, and each flower may contain one or more carpels. It consists of stigma, style, ovary, and ovules. Petal. Sepal. Receptacle. Anther. Filament. Stamen. Stigma. Style. Ovary. Ovule. Pistil.